Hello everyone, my name is Funguson and welcome back to this Imperator Macedonian Madness campaign. So, I have actually done some maths, if you can call it maths, between the episodes here. Well, I've looked into tooltips a bit more at least. And if my understanding is correctly here, is that essentially um, happiness of these pops is capped at 100%. So Uh, basically, why I was looking into it was to see whether my library academy ratio is making sense, and surprisingly enough, it is not making sense. Well, not surprisingly, but hey ho. So happiness is capped at 100%. There is, I can't see any benefit of going beyond 100% happiness. Now, libraries, if we look at the library here, they give local citizen happiness plus 21%. But if they're already capped at 100%, then that is essentially pointless. Now, we can see here, if we look at the population here, we can see that we have base 20%, Hellenic plus 10, blah, 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 blah. Civilization value plus 61.5%. We way over 100%. See, it's 20 plus 10 plus 2.5 plus... Okay, the 5% is temporary, the slave revolts one. But we have 37.5 there. Then we have dice, 47.5 plus civilization value, 61.22 capital territory, and then plus 21% for libraries there. So those libraries are essentially not contributing to happiness to the majority here. Now we do have a couple of citizens here, but we have 3 who are not our culture. So it is impacting those ones. But that's a very, very small amount. So essentially it is kind of wasted. Now, it does increase the ratio as well. So plus 42%. However, that ratio is plus 42% of the 35% you have there. So it isn't, it's not additive in that sense. So it doesn't make it 77%. So you can see here the ratio, the ideal ratio is 50%. So it's not as impactful as it actually sounds. However, the academies is giving plus 10% research points. So that's plus 2.5%, but that's for every single citizen. So 6% of 33% is, oh my god, oh, we need to do some calculations here. 10% would be 3.3, so 5% would be, so it's smaller anyway. So I'm kind of thinking that we should focus more on academies. As long as we've reached, the happiness cap, which we have by far here, it would make more sense. We can check here. So we're currently making 38.73, which I should write down somewhere. If I had a pen, which I do not have. Right. 38.73. 38.73. Let's try and remember that. And what we're going to do then is we're going to go into the build here. How much money have we got? Right, we're going to destroy some libraries. As you can see, it's not changing the research we are getting at the moment. Let's just build these 3 there. So 38.73. It might, granted, it might not update the tooltip straight away. Yeah, still 38.73. Lose money. Or fine. We're not at war at the moment. Yeah, so still 38.73. How it's going to be like 4 months before one completes. Alright, 38.72. Ah, did it just drop? Yes, it did drop. Is that because some of the pops went below 100%? Or did someone disappear? Okay, they are disappearing at 38.73. Sorry, I'm going to... Actually, we're going to go to speed 5 here. We're not doing anything else. 38.73 before I actually forget this. I think this should make sense. Once, obviously, it'll take a while before all the buildings are completed, but 38.73. 38.73. We'll see once we finish the first one. $38.73. Yes. 38.73. So 38.34 already. So if we wait, and yeah, this is making sense. I'm almost sure of it. Almost sure of it. Okay. I'm going to lower the speed. The other thing I was thinking we want to do is move some. This province is just barely making food. It's not a province. What do we call it? Yeah, no, it is a province. What are these things? Settlements or cities? Okay. This one is barely making food. We are going to shift some glorious slaves over to the fish-producing provinces. So we can steal some from, yeah, from Knossos. And yeah, this is producing marble. Yeah, these wood ones. Let's see how many people we have in there now. 20 out of 29. And see if we can get the, well, we've moved too many now. We should have only moved to there. But okay, so that should give it. So we will try and balance that out in that sense. Okay. You lot can all go there. I almost have another army now. And this army apparently doesn't have horses. I mean, they do have horses, but they're just choosing not to ride them. They prefer to be walking around, which is fine by me. That's how we want to play it. I'm not going to complain. Okay, so we do need 5 more here, so let's just recruit to army, and we'll build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Right. So, I shall try and pay more attention to the current happiness while I construct buildings. We might still want to, you know, tweak out our capital region because, no, you cannot import fish from Crete. Can you ban from a certain province? Like, do not export fish. I need it. Also, mercenaries are fleeing. I'm not at war with anyone. I'm not sure why we're fighting mercenaries. Okay. So that's that army sorted there. I don't think we can drill without you having someone, but we could just assign you to region for now, and then we can drill. That works. Well, actually, you know, keep the unrest down. I don't really think we have any unrest there, but hey ho. Works for me. The Greece guy is the one that's kind of disloyal though. Oh, it is increasing, so that's fine. No. Can you ban that somehow? Because this is going to be slightly annoying, I feel. Local tensions. Governor of Greece gains loyalty. and sets the culture of 1 to Macedonian. Yeah. Yes. Since you have these armies here now, I think the unrest should be fine. So, alright. I'm just going to have a quick look here. Is it dropping now? I hope my calculations weren't wrong. We are building more academies here. Surplus academy. Nice scholars, export of cloth, blah blah blah. I mean, I guess the ratio has dropped, but I... No! Stop stealing my fish. Jesus Christ. $7.95. Still... Now we have lost one, but... Okay, someone's migrating out. And... Why is a freaking tribesman growing here? It literally makes no sense. No, no, no fish. Still no. Okay, that's better. We want discipline plus 5%. Yes, definitely. I was sure about my maths. Now I'm not sure anymore. No. Okay, I think we're just going to have to... We'll have to cancel the imports later when they start starving or something like that. 195% output. Has that dropped? Did we lose some other buff? Okay, we now have CB against Phrygia at least. Oh, and we have a claim on that one, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So we need one more here. Fine. I'm just going to get spammed constantly otherwise. Because there's no other option in here. If you go to trade. Yeah. Capital surplus. We need more capital surplus. So we're going to have 137.87. I can't remember what it was now. 37.01. Why is this? Oh, okay, yeah, we're losing a pop. I don't know now. Maybe I need to set up a spreadsheet to see whether this makes sense or not. But I'm just thinking, plus 2.5% of every person is going to be better than slightly better, but it keeps dropping. I'm not sure why it dropped now. Positive stability. Oh, is this because our stability is dropping? Capital region, capital area. Capital region, capital area. So here the average happiness is 99.17%, so here it makes sense. Output efficiency 195 plus 50%. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed to make sense to me in my head at least. Possibly need to go and look it up. Anyways, when's our truce up with you? No, that's not truce. They don't have a truce with us, actually, it's the other way around. We have a truce until 41, January 41, so just over 2 years. We'll declare for this one. This guy should be able to take it. And hopefully kill those ones. We'll need one more army over here, though, I feel, just to deal with these guys. The other ones, we'll see. But yeah, let's take you, who are already standing by the coast, and we'll ship you over. There's our last army. There, okay. Oops, we don't have you. Yeah. Oh, could that have been part of it? Shouldn't make that much of a difference, I would have felt. 37.45. No, it made a small amount of difference, but not that much. Assault ability, no. Fort defense sounds good, though. Maybe starting experience. We're very close to getting another military thing, though. What's it called? Tradition. Which should be heavy cavalry offense. And light cavalry, heavy cavalry, light infantry. So maybe we want like heavy cav, light infantry, and light cav. So these have plus damage against everything, less damage versus heavy infantry. So not very good against heavy infantry, which is I believe what the Romans are using. These ones have morale damage taken minus 25%. Right. You embark. I will shift you over to, say, here, hoping that it is going to be enough. Yeah, you can fight. We're not overly concerned about that. So if we are to declare war, we could actually call in Carthage as well now. And he's no longer allied to Egypt. Okay, yeah, we have to do it. We so have to do this. I think this is going to be a good war. Might be the war that actually tips the scale so that we can just easily roll over the rest of them afterwards. Egypt is allied to them. He's got 175,000 cohorts. He does have decent manpower. His economy is not doing very well. So obviously he's got more men than we do at the moment. Should I integrate you? Oh, I am already integrating you. And that's great. Hopefully we should be able to take the rest of Greece then and at least complete one part of the plan. You're moving, right? Yes, slowly but surely. See, that army can easily be stack wiped. Researcher, no. Oh, we can send either of them. We can lose some popularity. I don't want to send away. Ah, there we go. Military tradition, we'll just keep going. Since we have built more heavy cavalry now, we'll stick with that one. Right. How much money are we making each month now? 69. Yeah, perfect. There is a straight there, yes there is. Okay, good. So meanwhile, you can drill. Everyone's drilling. That is awesome. We will assign you a prepolate again. You're a researcher. Son of the researcher. You are pretty rubbish. You're alright though, so I guess we can put you there if we haven't got anything better to do. Meanwhile, actually you can just stick around for now. And I think we'll save the rest of them. I do want to import fish, no grain from Lindaria. Okay, that is fine. Still building a ton of fortresses, that is fine. That will be completed in time. We're building an academy in Corinthos, which is good as well. More research points. 95.03. Average happiness of 99. Average happiness. I don't know. It is dropping. Maybe not. Maybe you just want libraries for the higher ratio. Yeah, something must be off with my calculations. Do we need any of these things? Starting experience. I guess we can take that for now. Guileless, that doesn't sound good. Well, he's losing corruption at least, but yeah, not ideal. I don't think he really had any finesse to start with. Well, he had 2, so yeah. Doesn't matter because our glorious wife is dealing with that sort of malarkey instead. We don't care. Okay, all of these forts have been built. That is great. So, what we're going to do though is not have these troops stand next to him. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Let's move you down there and we'll see if we need to respond. It depends a bit. So, truce is up. January 41. So, in a year from now. So, we're no longer importing dice. That's no good. I might actually have dropped down our happiness. I still have an average of 100%. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call this an episode here then. We shall remember this one as the episode of failed maths. But in the next one, we should be ready to go to war with Phrygia, and I think it's going to be a good one. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this campaign, feel free to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!